Bill O'Reilly came out and defended Donald Trump with the weakest argument ever. Listen.
The media despising Donald Trump. And here's why. He has no fear. He could not care less about censoring himself, and the press does not intimidate him. So because of that approach, the media believe they must punish Mr. Trump for being disrespectful and not cowering before them. Plus, they don't like his politics, generally speaking. Press, a very powerful force in America, given special privilege by the Founding Fathers. And if the press deems someone unworthy, they will try to destroy that person. That's where Donald Trump finds himself today. Factor tip of the day. Unfortunately, the American media, although there are exceptions, are not looking out for you. They have an agenda, these people, and they often use that agenda in corrupt ways. You, as a media consumer, should walk away when you see that happen.
Projection, 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 projection. You know, some media sources aren't looking out for you. Which ones, Bill? Why don't you elaborate on that? You know, you gotta make sure you keep your eye out on this dishonest media, because sometimes they have an agenda. I wonder which network is most obvious and in your face with their agenda. And which network avoids facts the most in pushing their agenda. Let me think about that. But the Trump argument, too. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. He's basically like, aha! We caught the mainstream media. They're attacking Trump. And what do you want them to do? Anytime Trump says anything, you know, I like it. Wouldn't that be biased? Wouldn't that be more of having an agenda? If no matter when he said anything, it was, oh, you can't attack Trump. O'Reilly said, don't attack Trump. That would be biased. That would be having an agenda. No, but see, this is incredible because on Fox News, they've hit such a low where you don't even need to provide an argument as to why the mainstream media is wrong in your opinion. All you have to do is go, they attack Trump. Typical. But that you say that as if it's like they're obviously wrong for attacking Trump. No, you didn't provide an argument as to why they are incorrect in attacking Trump. And he goes, well, they don't like that he's fearless. Really, Bill? Do you think that's what it's about? It's not about the fact that he said when he launched his fucking campaign, yeah, I assume some Mexicans are good people, but the people crossing the border, rapists. The Mexican government is sending criminals, rapists here. Rapists. Undocumented immigrants, rapists. You think maybe it has something to do with that? Or maybe it has something to do with the fact that multiple times in the past 3 or 4 years when he gave CPAC speeches, he said we should have stolen oil from Iraq. So invade a country that didn't attack us, and when we learned that in fact they didn't attack us and Saddam didn't even have weapons of mass destruction, in Trump's opinion, just steal their natural resources too. So we invaded a country that didn't attack us and then stole their shit. Do you have any idea how many international laws you're in favor of violating? It's like 63 and counting. Maybe that's why they're against Donald Trump. Maybe they're against Donald Trump because he's a fucking buffoon. Maybe they're against Donald Trump because when he launched his campaign, he said, oh, what a great event. Thousands of people here. Fantastic. Meanwhile, reporters in the room were looking at each other like, is this guy serious? You know how many people were there? They said, quote, dozens. Dozens of people are there. This idiot's like, thousands of people here. I'm so popular. I'm so great. I'm kind of a big deal. They're like, dude, we can fucking fact check you. We can see the number of people. There's not fucking thousands. There's not hundreds of people here. Never mind thousands. He paid to have actors come to the launch of his campaign, and they handed out signs when the people showed up. Maybe the media attacks him because of stuff like that, Bill O'Reilly. But see, in Bill O'Reilly's mind, it's enough, it's sufficient, it's reason enough to dismiss the mainstream media simply by saying liberal bias. But wait a second, if any time anybody disagrees with you, you just accuse them of having a liberal bias, then by definition, nobody can disagree with you. Because anytime anybody disagrees with you, liberal bias. So if any criticism ever of anything you like is liberal bias, then anything that disagrees with you is liberal bias. So you're not interested in anybody else's opinions but your own. That's the definition of a bigot. You're not open to changing your mind about anything. Again, it's amazing. It's not even, think about it. He's not even giving an argument. He's just saying, the media attacks Donald Trump. And the implication is, how dare they do that? But why? How dare they do that? There's no how dare they attach to that. They're attacking him because he says many things that are dumb and factually incorrect. And also, many of the policies he's in favor of implementing are backwards.